Let's get on this train.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the November 17th, 2025 meeting of the Jefferson County Board of Zoning Adjustment. The Board of Zoning Adjustment is a 5-member board. 3 affirmative votes are required to approve a request for variance or other appeal. For anyone addressing the board today, please give us your name and address for the record and then tell us what your hardship is or what your objection to this request may be. You will be given our decision today verbally, and you will receive our decision in writing within 10 days. Zoning approvals can be issued immediately following the hearing in our office at room B200. However, you will first be required to obtain a permit from the Jefferson County Department of Health if your application involves connection to a septic tank, or the Jefferson County Environmental Service Department if your application involves connection to a sanitary sewer. Anyone disagreeing with the board's decision today has 15 days in which to file an appeal in circuit court. Also, we would ask that you silence any electronic devices during this hearing. Okay. First item on the agenda is case number A250040, property owners Andrea Mullins, Daniel Roberts, Forrest Roberts, and James Roberts. Would staff please present the case?
Yes, ma'am. This is case A250040. It's a request for the terms of the zoning resolution to allow mobile homes to remain 34 feet to the front property line in lieu of the required 35 feet. Existing zoning is A1 agriculture. There is a 16 by 80 mobile home and 2 tractor trailer storage structures on the property. Property is 1.51 acres. Section 80104 outlines the minimum setback standards for the front yard in the A1 zoning district. There's no true hardship. However, a granting of this variance will correct the error in placement of the zone of the mobile home. The affected tracts to the north in both A1 zoning district with 1 tract belonging to the same owner. The mobile home here and this tract right here belongs to under the same ownership. As you can see, the mobile home right here, it really affects only his own property. There are no adverse impacts anticipated from granting this minor request. Therefore, staff recommends approval of A250040.
Thank you. Does any member of the board have questions for staff or the applicant regarding this case?
No.
Okay, at this time, we would like to open a public hearing regarding this item. Is there anyone here who wishes to speak in opposition or in support to this request? Okay, if not, then the public hearing is now closed. If there are no other questions or comments from board members, may I have a motion from the board?
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve case A-25-004.
I second the motion.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any against? Okay, this variance has been approved. Now, let's see, our next case is A250041, property owner Paul Cadell. Would staff please present the case?
Yes, ma'am. This is A250041. It's an interpretation of the applicability of the recently adopted slope zone overlay district within zoning, the zoning resolution. The county has just adopted a new zoning resolution, and in that zoning resolution, there's an overlay district, and in that district, it's there because we want to regulate construction in areas of the county, large areas of the county with grades of 15% or greater. We're asking staff or the department is asking for your interpretation of this zoning regulation, that it is intended only for large parts of land that are large continuous grades over 15% in length and width. The intent of the overlay district was actually for, I think we would say slopes like the side of Red Mountain or areas like that, which comes to the, right here, you can see this is a large 15% where the grade is more than 15%. I don't know if you guys can see the contour numbers, but this would also be affected by our overlay district. However, projects like these were not intended to be included in that zoning regulation, for lack of better words. Again, it was for large slopes like Red Mountain or some other areas in the county, not isolated foothills or valleys. So right here you can see the intended area, but we're actually just asking for you all to clarify or interpret that this case A250041 should be approved instead of having to go through the overlay district or the P&Z process.
Thank you. Does any member of the board have questions for staff or the applicant regarding this particular case?
No.
Okay, at this time, we'd like to open a public hearing regarding this item. Is there anyone here who wishes to speak in opposition or support to this request? It must be you're waiting for the last one. Okay, if not, then the public hearing is now closed. If there are no other questions or comments from the board members, may I have a motion from the board?
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve case A-25-0041.
I second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any against? Okay, this variance has been granted. Now, the last one is A250042, Melissa Hester and Judy Perkins. Would staff please present the case?
Okay, this is another kind of unusual case. It's a variance for the terms of the zoning resolution to allow a mobile home to remain as located and occupied by non-family members. It's come to our department's understanding that the mobile home on this property is not occupied or has been rented out to non-family members. Previously, in the other zoning regulations, that would not be allowed. However, with the new zoning regulations, we really not looking at that. If there were two mobile homes on the property, then we would have the county would have an issue with it. There's a caveat also with this case that the previous owners were living in the mobile home while building the house. It's to my understanding that the house was not completed, but it was sold to a different property owner under the understanding that they could live in the residence or the stick-built house as and rent out the mobile home. This is just a case we're asking you to bless them to be able to rent out the mobile home to a non-family member. Another caveat is it's very difficult for the county to enforce that family portion of the regulation because we have no real teeth or way to identify family members. So we're asking that you bless this case right here, A250042.
Thank you, sir. Does any member of the board have questions for staff or the applicant regarding this case?
No.
Okay, now, at this time, we'd like to open a public hearing regarding this item. Is there anyone here who wishes to speak in opposition or support to this request? Okay. Please step forward and give us your name and address.
Yes, I'd like to speak in support of that. The person living there is
Your name and address,
oh,
please.
I'm so sorry. You told me that and I forgot. Melissa Hester, and it's 7022 Paradise Court, Bessemer, Alabama 35022. We bought the property back in April. We had no idea that a family member was not supposed, anyone but a family member shouldn't live there. But the person that lived in there is really chosen family. I mean, it's a younger couple, and we've kind of taken them under our wings. So we're like family, even though we're not. Mm-hmm. And we're just asking that they can stay.
Okay, thank you. And sir, are you here to speak in opposition?
No.
Okay.
First case is mine.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. Are there any questions from the board members about
No.
this?
No.
Okay, thank you. Okay. May I have a motion from the board?
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve case A-25-0042.
I second the motion.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, your variance has been granted. Thank you. Okay. Have all members of the board had a chance to review the case materials and minutes from the October 27th, 2025 hearing that were sent to us electronically?
Yes.
Okay, then may I have a motion from the board regarding the minutes from the October 27th?
Madam Chair, I make a motion to suspend the reading of the October 27th 2025 minutes and approve as written.
I second the motion.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the minutes